This is an amazing discovery. What we've discovered is we've known for a long time that Zantrene is not damaging to the heart, but we haven't known if it could be protective to the heart. And what we've discovered is that if you add Zantrene to other drugs that damage the heart, we can protect them that damage. And this changes the whole dynamic of how you might use Zantrene. Instead of having to replace the existing drugs, which are really well known, they're known as anthracyclines, you can actually add them, keep the anthracycline, add Zantrene to it, and protect the damage from the heart. This opens up an amazing opportunity clinically, commercially, and it also, the other amazing thing is in combination between those two drugs, you get better treatment of the cancer. So the cancers are killed at much lower concentrations of the drug, much more effectively, and the resistance to those drugs is not perfect, and so they don't overlap, and you end up with a result where the patient's cancer is much better treated than they would be by the drug alone. Amazing discovery, really unexpected.
Well, interestingly, Pillar 2 was always about breast cancer, and we always had shared that we were progressing our credentials in breast cancer because of our cardiotoxic or less cardiotoxic properties. Really, this is an evolution, but a significant evolution, because it means that it's beyond us being less cardiotoxic. In being cardioprotective, it means that Pillar 2 has genuine significant clinician interest. So if we take it through the clinic successfully, clinicians can continue to prescribe anthracyclines, as they do, but they can use them with more confidence, knowing that heart damage is greatly reduced, we hope, and that would really create a very significant outcome for what is Pillar 2 in breast cancer.
Well, two things. One, that it means that they can actually be treated. At the moment, many cancer patients get really suboptimal treatment. So the oncologists are so scared of the damage to the heart that they won't treat the patient. So they'll give them lower doses, or they'll give them fewer doses, and the cancer is not treated fully. The other thing that allows this is it takes away the major risk of getting or potentially takes away the major risk that comes with this treatment, and that damage to the heart. And that's unpredictable. Sometimes patients, even given a low dose of the drug, suffer long-term consequences, and the doctors don't know before they're treated if that happens or not.
Well, it's of course significant because if you think about anthracyclines as a class, they're the most used cancer drug in the world, had been for many years, continue to be. And if you think about what we've discovered and understood, potentially in every application of an anthracycline, you would equally apply Zantrene. So that combination means that potentially there are millions and millions of potential treatment opportunities. So if you aggregate that in value, it's an enormous number. So we'll do our work and we'll figure that out in due course, but it's an enormous number. So commercially, if you think about how you might commercialize, we can sell Zantrene independently, and it can be used adjunctively with anthracyclines. Potentially we could co-formulate and have co-formulated products and solutions that might be easier to use in the clinic. We can license, we can partner. There's an enormous range of opportunities that will be explored, of course, down the road.
No, it was always been known that it's been a safer drug, but it's not been known how or why. And I had the hypothesis that maybe it actually wasn't just a safer drug. Maybe it was actually able to undo the damage that these class of drugs do. And so we set off an experiment and to look at this, and we discovered that actually it's not only a safer drug, it's actually a protective drug, and it protects against the damage caused by the anthracyclines. Amazing outcome. Couldn't ask for a better result, except maybe the discovery that Zantrene targets FTO.
Well, our IP position is emboldened because, of course, we can file IP against this discovery. Secondly, we can formulate, and with that formulation, we can develop additional IP for that particular use and application. So it really does broaden our patent estate. Traditionally, our patents are being established in a certain area and class, but this certainly broadens it significantly.
So we're really blessed. We have a drug that's already in the clinic, has a lot of clinical history. It's been in more than 1,500 patients in more than 60 clinical trials. We currently have the drug in a clinical trial right now running in Israel. We're about to start a trial here in Australia. So we have the ability to really quickly translate this discovery from the laboratory into the clinic and actually make a difference to patients. And so we're intending to run a clinical trial in 2022. So we have this ability to really quickly move this forward. This is not a discovery that's maybe 5 years away, maybe 10 years away if everything works out. This is something that will happen next year and opens up a massive opportunity for the company and for patients. And I think it's really exciting discovery.